In 2005, Amazon loses money on every Prime shipment. The average 2-day delivery costs $8.07, but Prime members only pay $79 per year. Despite this, Prime launches nationwide, and within 3 years, Amazon's customer retention rate jumps to over 90%. This loss-making bet pays off because of a secret deal with the U.S. Postal Service. While competitors pay market shipping rates, Amazon negotiates confidential bulk discounts that slash last-mile delivery costs by nearly 40%. This isn't public knowledge because it's protected by non-disclosure agreements and classified as a negotiated service agreement, or NSA. The Postal Regulatory Commission approves NSAs to boost SPS revenue in a declining mail economy. But when these deals remain sealed, no one, not even competitors, knows what terms Amazon secures. That's what makes the deal controversial and nearly illegal. In 2013, the Postal Service handles over 40% of Amazon's U.S. package volume. That same year, FedEx and UPS executives quietly lobby Congress, warning that these agreements distort the logistics market. Yet USPS, facing $5 billion in losses annually, depends on Amazon's growing volume to stay afloat. Because Amazon doesn't just use USPS for delivery, it strategically integrates its systems with USPS technology. It builds dedicated software to sort packages by zip code, ensuring faster processing and less labor for USPS workers. In return, USPS agrees to deliver Amazon packages on Sundays, something no other major shipper receives at scale. This gives Amazon a nationwide 7-day delivery advantage, years before Walmart or Target can respond. By 2015, Amazon delivers 2 more zip codes on Sunday than any other retailer without owning a single delivery truck in most regions. Meanwhile, Amazon's competitors suffer. Independent sellers and startups pay standard USPS commercial rates while Amazon pays less, even though it ships more. This inverted logic allows Amazon to undercut smaller businesses on price and shipping speed, fueling accusations of anti-competitive behavior. One startling example. In 2016, analysts estimate Amazon spends just $2 on average to deliver a Prime package. For other sellers, the same shipment costs $6 to $8. That $4 margin isn't from technology, it's from deal. Critics argue that this violates the Postal Reorganization Act, which bans preferential treatment that unreasonably harms competitors. But Amazon's deal passes legal scrutiny barely because it's classified as not. In theory, anyone could apply for the same NSA terms. In practice, Amazon is the only one with the volume and software to qualify. This is where Jeff Bezos' strategy becomes clear. He doesn't just want to sell books or electronics, he wants to build a logistics empire. By 2018, Amazon ships over 5 billion items through Prime, many of them relying on USPS's last-mile network. USPS becomes so dependent on Amazon that internal audits warn of overexposure to a single customer. That same year, President Donald Trump tweets that Amazon causes tremendous loss to the U.S. Behind the scenes, his advisors push the Postal Regulatory Commission to re-evaluate all, but the audit reveals something surprising. While Amazon gets steep discounts, it still contributes over $2 billion annually in USPS package revenue, more than any other private partner. The legality now hinges not on the size of the discount, but on how it's structured. Because Amazon pre-sorts packages and uses its own network to handle the bulk of transport, USPS only handles the final few miles where margins are thin anyway. That lets Amazon justify the discount under workshare rules, which reward companies that reduce USPS's burden. By 2020, Amazon flips the model completely. It no longer needs USPS to dominate delivery. It's built its own last-mile fleet of over 40,000 branded vans. Yet it continues to use USPS in rural areas where costs are highest. This cherry-picking strategy, handling dense urban areas in-house while outsourcing expensive rural stops, and USPS keeps its delivery margins strong. Meanwhile, competitors still lack access to similar deals. Shopify sellers, eBay merchants, even Walmart marketplace vendors can't negotiate rates at Amazon scale. That's when antitrust experts begin sounding the alarm. In congressional hearings, Lina Kong, then a legal scholar, now FTC chair, argues that Amazon's shipping practices mirror historical monopolies. It's not just market power, she says, it's infrastructural dominance that builds a moat no one else can cross. The moat, in this case, is built with taxpayer infrastructure. USPS is a government agency, yet its deals with Amazon remain confidential. When journalists file Freedom of Information Act requests to reveal the terms, USPS invokes commercial sensitivity laws to block release. As pressure builds, a 2021 government report concludes that Amazon's, and while legal under current definitions, presents systemic risk to fair market competition. But Congress doesn't pass new legislation because USPS still needs Amazon's volume to remain solvent. That dependency becomes a key leverage point. In negotiations, Amazon can threaten to shift packages to its own carriers, forcing USPS to accept aggressive terms. By now, Amazon ships more packages than FedEx, and nearly rivals UPS. The deal that once made Amazon unstoppable has evolved into a permanent advantage. And here's the kicker. Every small business that tries to compete with Amazon still ships through USPS or commercial carriers at higher rates, slower speeds, and without Sunday delivery. The original NSA expired and was replaced by newer agreements, but the core dynamics remain the same. Today, Amazon uses its own air hubs, ocean freight, warehouses, and AI-driven logistics to dominate but the foundation of its shipping empire began with a secret, taxpayer-backed deal that few ever saw and many still don't fully understand. Because when you control the infrastructure, you control the game. And Amazon figured that out before anyone else. If you enjoyed this, I'm going to be posting a lot here. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.